Hey, what's up, everyone? My name is Malachi. I'm a realtor with Coldwell Banker Coastal Alliance. I actually just finished up work and ran to the store to pick up a few things for my daughter. And I noticed in the store people were using gloves wrong, touching their masks and things of that nature. Fortunately for me, my fiance's a nurse in the ER, and she's been teaching me a lot of good hand hygiene, proper ways to use masks and things like that. So I'm gonna be headed home, and I think what I'd like to do is ask her to get on camera and maybe record some tips, tricks, things that we should be doing. I think it'll be helpful for everybody. So let's go ahead and go do that. I'm gonna head home, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey everyone, I finally made it home, and it took some convincing, but I finally got my fiance to agree to get on camera and give us some tips about proper hand hygiene and the use of masks and gloves.
Hi guys. So my name is Micah. I'm a nurse in the ER, so we have been really trying to take this whole quarantine and protecting ourselves and staying home really, really seriously. But when we do go out for any kind of essential needs like groceries, I always make sure it's just one of us and that we both have mask and hand sanitizer, because we do notice that a lot of people use mask and gloves wrong. So Malachi asked me to come on here and talk to you guys about that because I guess he thought it would just be something helpful during this time. So I'm going to start with hand hygiene. I'm sure we've all heard washing your hands is going to be the #1 most important thing that's going to stop the spread of this virus, aside from staying home. So you want to make sure that you wash your hands with soap, rub for about 20 seconds, and then rinse it with warm water. But if you're not near a sink and you can't do that, hand sanitizer works perfectly fine. But you have to make sure that the hand sanitizer is about 60 to 65%. You rub really well. And you always want to make sure that you clean your hands before you put on your mask. Okay, so now about the mask. Like I said, make sure you clean your hands before you put on masks. These homemade masks are perfectly fine to go on quick little grocery runs. This one is made from our cousin in Florida at the MJ. Thank you for this. So, like I said, clean your hands, and then you're just gonna go ahead and put them on around your ears. Put it over your nose, make sure it's covering your mouth, and that's pretty much it. But the important thing to remember is once you have your mask on and you start touching things, groceries, any kind of surfaces, you don't want to touch your mask because it's just gonna bring bacteria and everything to your face, and it's actually gonna be more harmful. So never touch your mask unless your hands are clean. Okay, so then now about taking off your mask. It's pretty simple, but before you take off your mask, if you are wearing gloves, and I'll get to the point about gloves later on, but before you take off your mask, you want to make sure your hands are clean again. So just use hand sanitizer, and you don't want to pull it from the front because you want to just assume this area is dirty. Just simply take it off around your ears, and that's it. Okay, so now about using gloves. We've been noticing a lot of people using gloves at stores, which is perfectly fine, but you're honestly better off just using hand sanitizer if you don't know how to use gloves properly. So the point of gloves is to not cross-contaminate. So once you have them on, it doesn't mean that you're okay to touch doorknobs, groceries, and then use your dirty gloves and move your hair out of the way or touch your face, touch your mask. You don't want to do that. So once you have your gloves on, just remember not to touch your face and don't touch your mask with your dirty gloves. And we've also been noticing that people don't know how to take their gloves off properly. So Malachi just wanted me to go over that with you. So you just want to take one side and from the inside, rip it off like that, crumple the other one in your other hand, and from the inside right here where you're not touching the outside, just take it off that way, and that's it. And make sure you throw your gloves away in the trash can.
And everybody, like she said, please throw away your gloves or your masks. Yesterday, we went on a walk, and we noticed that there were gloves on the sidewalk, on the street, in the gutters. There was actually masks in people's lawns for some reason. So please do your part, protect yourself, and throw away all of these protective gear properly. So everybody, please like this video. Let her know that you appreciate it. Leave some comments down below. Send us some messages and let us know if you want any more information about anything else. And if you do want to make any donations of protective gear, masks, etc., you can donate to your local hospital. And if you don't know of any, please contact us and we can donate to Micah's hospital.
That's it. Thank you guys.
Thank you guys.